I see. I only wish you had been so detailed from the beginning. Please begin the cross-examination. There's no way she would have known it was a clock. And I don't think they would have told her that. Because that's tampering with the witness. Clock? Didn't this come up in another testimony recently? Well, don't look so sour, Mr. Lawyer. You can't win them all. No, but I have a feeling I'm onto something now. This is the evidence. And they saw each other at 9. The previous testimony must have been what Edgeworth wanted her to say. So this was the testimony in her own words? Time to press and squeeze the truth out of her, figuratively, of course. Okay. Ah! Alright, well let's... She didn't see everything because of the glass. Alright, let's just press her on this and go from there. So, you saw me then, too? Of course! I'd remember that spiky hair anywhere. Spiky? The witness will refrain from personal attacks on the defense attorney. Thank you. Aw, was I a bad girl? I'm sorry. Very well. Continue. Sorry. What the fuck? I'm just gonna press on everything. Is that right? As in your right? As you looked from the hotel? Which hand do I hold my knife in again? Right. It was my right hand, right? Satisfied, Mr. Wright? Please continue. How convenient for you to remember her hippie clothes. That's what that's what she was wearing. Oh, and her hair was all done up like a bun. Huh. What happened then? Where did this weapon come from? She picked it up from the desk. I see. I see. Everyone's southern. I see. What sort of weapon was it? Okay. So... what about the glass? I feel like... unless I do it here. Objection! This evidence clearly reveals the contradiction in that statement, Your Honor. How exactly are that evidence and the statement just now related? They aren't, are they? Fuck. Oh, fuck. I don't think that won any points with the judge. Oh, okay. I see my HP. Okay. Then let's present it here. Because the glass has to be important. She would have seen glass. Objection! Your Honor, that statement contradicts this evidence. Uh-oh. It does? I don't see anything contradictory. Huh? Really? Fuck. Fuck. I'm thinking. Okay, lock in. Caffeine. Well, okay. So, it said I was onto something with the clock. Can I press her on it again? Clock? Let's come up. It wasn't there, though.
Objection!
I don't know. Your Honor, that's a fuck. Fuck. Don't. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Guys. I'm gonna lose my second case. I can't stand up to Mr. Edge. Okay. Let me press her again. A clock. Didn't this come up in another testimony recently? Am I dumb? Whatever, man. Listen. Miss May. Oh my god. What you said just now was quite revealing. Was that actually— Man! Man. Because she doesn't know it's a clock. Or shouldn't know it's a clock. Revealing? Oh, you'd like that, wouldn't you? Naughty Mr. Lawyer. You just said that the statue was of the thinker that was a clock. But there's no way of knowing that just by looking at it. Okay, yeah. Did they, like, reopen the last case or something? I thought you got the guy off the hook. I did. So what happened at the end of the last case was Larry Butts had a second clock, right? So there was the one that killed the first woman, that, you know, that he gave to his ex-girlfriend. But he had a second clock that he was like, I want to give this as a gift to you, Mia. You know, my chief. And then fucking someone else used her statue, which was different from the first one, to then kill her with it. So it is now evidence again, but it's a different statue. Okay, so I had the right idea. I just didn't think to present the clock, because I thought, okay, well, I'm silly. Don't mind me. Herp. Another person in much the same position as you recently called this a clock, too. And he was found guilty of murder. Order. Miss May, can you explain how you know this was a clock? When something smells, it's always the butts. For real. Hi, Laura. Oh,
Objection!
The witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all that's important here. Nuh-uh. It's not all that's important. The defense is trying to confuse the issue with trivial concerns. Yes, of course. You will withdraw your question, Mr. Wright. No, that's important!
Objection!
Yeah. But questions are all I have, Your Honor. And as you may recall, I've caught murderers with these questions before. Well, only once. Objection sustained. You may continue to question the witness. Whew, that was close. If he stopped me there, the trial would be over. Huh? What? So, what happens now? What happens now is you answer my question. How did you know it was a clock? What? That's... because I heard it? Yes, I heard it say the time. Nope, it don't work. So you've been to the law office of Fay & Co. No. Hey, I didn't say that. Why would I go there? I heard it from my hotel room. The law offices of Fay & Co., where the murder took place, is very close to the hotel. She could easily have heard the clock. Well, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied? Nope. I know exactly what to present. No, Your Honor. I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because she couldn't have heard it. You were at the hotel. There's no way you could have heard a clock go off in the building next door. I should have said it didn't ring.
Objection!
You have proof that you could not? I said the other one. I knew because it don't have the clock sound work button. Amateurs. Listen to me, Mr. Wright. In the courtroom, proof is everything. Without it, you have nothing. You are nothing. Then I would like to propose a test to see if she really could have heard. No, I picked the wrong option, man. The prosecution denies your request. What? On what grounds? This is a trivial matter with no direct bearing on the case at hand. Indeed. Objection sustained. Damn, time to switch directions. Quick! Ready to proceed, Mr. Wright? Bruce Wright? No, Your Honor. I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because it could never wrong. My bad. I knew that and I picked the wrong option. I'm being silly. I'm misplaying, dude. The misplays are insane! Your Honor, members of the court, it is inconceivable that the clock in question rang. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, so it's broken. It's empty. It's not empty. It's empty. It's not broken, it's empty. That clock is missing its clockwork. How could you possibly? Just take a look, right now. Oh! See anything interesting, Your Honor? It is as the defense says. This clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty. Mr. Wright, would you care to explain to the court the meaning of this? It is as you can see. The clock was empty. It couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness is a big, fat liar. I love that movie. I don't know how to after you. That liar. Yeah. Well, Miss May? Tisk, tisk. Quite a show you've put on for us, Mr. Wright. He knew the clock was empty. Somehow, he knew. He didn't know. I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty. As you say, it can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed? If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there's no contradiction. Nope, I got proof. That's true. That is a possibility. The clock might have been emptied after she heard it. And that is exactly what happened, Your Honor. Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove when the clockwork was removed? Yes. Oh, impossible, of course. I have proof. What? Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening. And now I'll show you the proof you like so much. The evidence that proves when the clockwork removed. That proves when the clockwork was removed is the phone call. Take a look at this. That's a very cute cell phone. Oh, you have a girly phone. Wait, this isn't my phone. Would it be a problem if it was your phone, Mr. Wright? You scared of coming off feminine, Mr. Wright? Mr. Wright, there are no objections to being feminine. Embrace it. Listen, this is the defendant's cell phone, and it contains a recording. A recording of a conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder. Yeah. Order. The defendant's cell phone? This wasn't brought to my attention. Oh my god, he's fucking losing it. Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it? Grumble. The good detective better remember he's up for evaluation soon. I gotta say, I'm starting to feel bad for the big fella. Let's hear the conversation. Beep. So, you just want me to hold on to the thinker for you then? If you could. I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out. Sorry. September 5th, 9:27 a.m. Beep. Your Honor, I think this makes it clear the clockwork was already gone by the time this was recorded. Which was well before the witness even arrived at her hotel. Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know that weapon was a clock? Well, isn't it obvious? I thought it was British. I saw that clock before. What store was that again? I go to so many. No, it was made by Mr. Butts. Oops, I forgot. Wink. So the witness had seen it before. That would make— Judge, you were there in the last trial that you know he made the clocks. They're not sold in mass production. So the witness had seen it before. That would make sense. That hurt my throat. Does the defense have any objections, Mr. Wright? Yes. The witness claims she had seen it before, but this directly contradicts a piece of evidence already submitted to this court. Well then, let's see it. Please produce this evidence that will prove the witness had not seen the clock before. It says made by Larry Butts, so it's fine. It's simple. This clock was never in any store, ever. What? A friend of mine made that clock. Only two exist in the world. And the one that isn't here is in police custody. Impossible! Everything is sold in stores! Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. Oh? Excuse is not on sale today? Dang it, caught her ass! Ah! She's going Super Saiyan. What the fuck? Oh my god. What's it to you, porcupine head? That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it, and she should die for it. Die! Oh my god. Whoa, whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a court of law, and the witness will remain calm. Oh. Oh. This is silly me. Grunt. Oh my god, her eye twitched. Did I, like, lose it? I guess I did. Teehee. Wink. Scary. Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock? Oh my god. Hell yeah. Oh dear. Does the defense have an opinion on this behavior? Okay, this is it. Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how I see the truth of the matter. Miss April May, you knew the weapon was a clock because you held it? Am I blaming you for the murder? You had heard about it. Wiretap. The witness had never held the clock in her hand. However, she had heard that it was a clock. She heard? That is correct, Your Honor. There is no other way she could have known the thinker was a clock. And I can show you the proof. Well, this is interesting. Let's see it then. Show me evidence proving that the witness had heard the murder weapon was a clock. Boop, 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 boop. Have a look at this. Oh, that? I found this in Miss May's room. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what this is. Miss April May, you were tapping the victim, Miss Mia Fey's phone, were you not? Oh. Your Honor, this is irrelevant. I'm not entirely sure that it is. Objection overruled. It troubles me that our witness was in possession of a wiretap. This is outrageous. Does the defense truly claim that the witness was tapping her phone? Absolutely. Even if that was the case, which it's not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone? Can you prove that? I think not. Oh yeah? I think I can. It's simple. What? Here's my proof. The proof that the victim said on the phone that the weapon was a clock is, they said, yeah, it's literally the same phone call as before. I present the defendant's cell phone. Yes, we've seen that. Listen once more to the conversation between the defendant and the victim. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Well, actually, there's something I want you to hold on to for me. Again? What's it this time? It's a clock. It's made to look like that statue, the thinker, and it tells you the time. Miss April May, you used a wiretap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew the thinker was a clock. Am I wrong?
Objection!
Your Honor, this is ridiculous. Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you? The defense demands an answer. Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Miss May. Shut up, all of you! What gives you the right to talk to me like that? You lawyer! Oh my god. Yeah, I am. It's no fair! All of you ganging up on me like that. Oh, so I'm the bad girl, is that it? Is that it? That did it. The court's seen the real Miss April May now. Now to deal the final blow. She didn't do it. Because she was in the other room and wouldn't have been able to clean up and stuff. Why the wiretap? Why did you tap her phone? You were an accomplice. Answer the question. Do I have to? Isn't this a murder trial? Isn't tippity-tapping irrelevant? Gosh, she's saying exactly what Edgeworth wants her to say. I don't think she did it. Miss May, you were tapping the victim's phone. I hardly call that irrelevant. I don't think she did it. I don't think... While this court does not condone the defense's tone of voice, he has a point. Hey! Well, Miss May, do you have an explanation for the court? Can you prove you had nothing to do with this murder, even though you tapped her phone? Ha! I'd like to see her pull that off. Mr. Lawyer, I saw that evil grin. You were probably thinking I'd like to see her pull that off, weren't you? Damn, she's good. Well, you're not the first man who's thought that. And of course, I can and will. You can't be serious. No way. Way, I say. Way! Oh, and I assure you I'm serious, Mr. Lawyer. Okay, so the killing happened around 9 at night. Why, that's just when I was getting room service from that sweet bellboy. Room service? I didn't say you did it, though. Iced coffee, I believe it was. Iced coffee? You know, like normal coffee, but cold? If you don't drink it quick, the ice melts and then you have regular cold coffee. Iced coffee? Think I'm making this up? Ask the bellboy. Wink. Ergo, the witness was not at the scene at the time of the murder. I asked why the wiretap! I still don't expect that. So where does that leave us? It is my great displeasure to inform you that the witness appears to have been tapping the victim's telephone. However, that is a separate crime with no bearing on the current case whatsoever. Her testimony stands, she saw the defendant, Maya Fey, commit murder. No, they're going to let her just walk away. There's no way I can win this unless I tie Ms. May to the murder somehow. Okay. Well, does the defense have anything to say? Well, come on, think of something. Call the bellboy as a... No. She had 2 cups. The defense would like to call the hotel bellboy as a witness. There's something suspicious here, and I'm going to get to the bottom of it. I think you've sunken quite low enough already. I object to calling the bellboy. Why? What's your reason? Because I hold that the wiretapping had nothing to do with the killing. However, if you agree to one condition, I'll consent to calling this witness. Condition? If Miss April May's alibi is not called into question after you examine the bellboy, then you will recognize that Miss April May was not the killer, thus she is innocent, and thereby you must also accept the verdict of guilty for Miss Maya Fey. That is my condition. What? I'd better find something suspicious in that bellboy's testimony, otherwise Maya will be declared guilty on the spot. What should I do? She had 2 cups in her room when I went there that next day? I accept. If I lose, I lose. Alright, I've got nothing to lose except for, well, everything. Understood. I accept your condition. Fool. You fell right into my trap. Nope. Uh-oh. Wait. Very well. The court calls the hotel bellboy to the stand.